Hi, everybody. This is Gad Saad. I just found out that arguably my favorite player of all time in the NBA, well, I guess maybe Michael Jordan remains the top one, but certainly of the last, 10 years would be Steve Nash. He was just named head coach of the Brooklyn Nets. And I was very happy to hear that because I think he's just a lovely guy. I mean, incredible player to watch. Unbelievably high IQ. He reminds me of Kevin De Bruyne in terms of his IQ. Right? He doesn't have the greatest athleticism, but because he is such an intelligent player, he was able to achieve great things despite not being able to, be the fastest, the highest leaper, and so on. And so it shows you what intelligence can do. In any case, I was excited also because he just seemed like a genuinely nice guy, kind of like a Lionel Messi type, very humble, very down to earth, seems to have good leadership qualities. But then, of course, I noticed on Twitter that the Rage Brigade came out. What a horrible thing. It should have gone to Jacques Vaughn, who was the interim coach. He's black. Steve Nash suffers from, some of you may not know, but he suffers from a really, terminal disease. Some say he's white, so that's problematic. It's a disease. And so it's not right. There aren't enough black coaches. There used to be 12 coaches, black coaches a few years ago. Now they're down to a fewer number. That's proof of racism. So remember, the racism manifests itself at the coach level, but it doesn't manifest itself at the player level. It manifests itself when choosing coaches in the NBA, but it doesn't manifest itself when, say, you come up with the list of the 25 top NFL rushers, 24 of whom are black. In that case, it's not racism. So racism manifests itself across different positions, different sports in different ways. That's what's so diabolical about those white racists. Or might it be the case that Steve Nash, it's not as though he knows basketball or anything. A Hall of Famer, arguably the greatest assist man of all time, outlandish basketball IQ, a guy who is liked by everyone, a high marquee, high profile guy, connected to Kevin Durant, who is now playing for the Brooklyn Nets. So there could be 33 trillion reasons, valid, perfectly reasonable reasons why people decided that they should go with Steve Nash. But no, bruh, it's racism. When you see racism and bigotry everywhere, including where it doesn't exist, it truly diminishes the real cases of bigotry and racism. And yes, I do discuss all of this in great detail in my forthcoming book, The Parasitic Mind, which I hope you will all consider pre-ordering right away. This identity politics game is a true cancer on the human spirit. Take care, everybody.